All right, we're making a stream highlight out of this. I'm going to take my 130 Hemlock, and with the new recycling system, I am just going to completely recycle it to get all of my rare perk up, all my evolution materials, my legendary, my epic, all of it, plus a schematic XP and reperk. And this is where the clickbait kind of happens. We're just going to use that to sink it into this 130 or legendary Hemlock right down here. And the reason Jaffy's wondering why we're going to get rid of it, well, I'll tell you. The reason is because of the sixth perk at the bottom. The one that I currently have is the first schematic that I just leveled up. I was excited about the new gun. I was like, all right, we're just going to go for this. But the problem is it gives me crit regeneration on a small percent of damage dealt as shields, but only on the crits. So on average, I'm only getting about 8,000 shield regeneration from like an entire clip of this thing, which is super, super bad. However, on this sixth perk, every single shot grants a boost to your overall shield, and it stacks up to 10 times. So in my current hero loadout, and yes, this is a work in progress, I just got the Master Grenadier. That's a story for another time. This is a funny little... I might make a video on her and what I had to go through to get her, because that was recruiting her was whatever. Anyway, I've got 76,000 shield. So after I fire, I'm going to pull up my calculator right here. I'm going to do easy math. I'm not going to do the 279, just times 1.35. Basically, my shield will be over 100,000 after, you know, however long it takes me to fire 10 bullets out of a fire rate Hemlock, which I'll tell you is not very long. We can just look at this. Fire rate is 14 per second. So after about a second or less than a second of firing, my shield will basically be 35% larger, which is fantastic in combat. So it's just a much better sixth perk. It's just a much better gun overall. And I was working it out, and as far as I can figure, I'm going to get everything in here onto that new weapon. So we're just gonna boom. I have just recycled my 130 Hemlock, which feels really weird because I like that gun. And we're just gonna come down here to the better six perk, and we're just gonna level this thing up all the way to 130. I might time lapse this, I might not, because this kind of thing takes longer than I'd like. I wish there was a way for you to just, you know, tell it to go to 130, and then it can tell you, hey, it's going to cost you this many materials. Like, I know that it's going to cost me like 500,000 or whatever the XP is. It's like 400,000+ just to go from 20 to all the way to, oh, back up. We're going to want that to be Shadow Shard. bit of a catch there. Yeah, do not want to make a Bright Core Hemlock. That is not what we're going for. Although, worst case scenario, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to recycle this one too. Can you recycle new schematics? Do we know that? Nobody knows? Okay, great. I can actually check that right now.
Probably.
So now that I've just got my 130 back, if I recycle this, okay, it's giving me all the evolution materials I put in. I haven't actually put in any perk up. So here's the fun part. All right, guys. So I actually checked this and I got extraordinarily lucky. All of my perks are almost exactly where they need to be. So fire rate needs to be up here. Crit damage needs to be up here. This one, I can change my headshot damage to crit rating. And my durability, I definitely want that to be mag size, because at 35 bullets, this thing chews through its entire magazine in 2.5 seconds. Not good. Not good. I'm definitely on the mag size side of things. And this is not a water weapon. I prefer it to be energy. However, it's going to be stuck water for a while because I need to get my reperk back, and I'm about to spend all of my reperk basically getting these perks back. So I'm just going to perk everything up, use all my rare perk up. I'm probably going to run out of reperk during this, so I'm going to go for the critical stuff. So I want crit rating to be maxed, and I am officially out of reperk. So I'm going to spend the rest of my stream getting all my reperk back, but effectively I do have the perk up needed to get everything back here. It's just going to take a little time. Alright, we're in game. It took a while. So the cool thing about the way that I just crafted this, I'm actually going to do tier 4. Screw it. I'm going to do a tier 5 water Hemlock. The thing is, fire rate is what's important with this, because every single shot will upgrade your shield, and it'll last for 5 seconds, and it stacks up to 10 times, so 35%. So we're going to grab this, and if I just shoot, I want you to check out my shield in the upper left here. If I just shoot, it should already just be, yeah. So by the time I get fully going, my shield is just bigger. So if I walk over here, it takes a bit of time. But see, look, in the middle of combat, I can just take way more damage. Now, it doesn't give me any shield back. So the maximum is just kind of like... It's an interesting cap there because my maximum shield is higher, but once I've already taken damage, it doesn't really help me any. So it's kind of a trade-off. That's why the way that this will be most, you know, the best way this would be utilized would be to, the best way to utilize this would be to, oh shoot, I missed him 3 times. It would be to, shoot before a fight and then, you know, and then lead in. Alright, Cthulhu is over here getting owned. So like right here, I'm at 90k. If I just fire this and then start moving, now my shield is buffed a lot. Do I get like a up bonus? So as long as I just keep shooting with this weapon and healing constantly, my overall shield will just stay above, like, above my maximum. And it's a really powerful buff. Really, really powerful. So, yeah. I think I'm going to be happy with my new schematic. I think this will just be overall a better weapon. Obviously, you guys saw the reperk. It's going to take me a lot of reperk. I think I'm going to need over 2,000 reperk just to get my perks back, and then I'm going to have to change it to energy. Alright, so it is some time later, and I, not gonna lie, forgot that I had the footage for this video, but the Hemlock, I finally got it all spec'd in, and this time I went a different route, because I got, because I recycled the schematic and put it into another one so I could get the shield. I decided to go physical. I went from water to physical. I'm okay with energy. I mean, I like having just a general overall use case weapon, but I feel like there are so many times when I'm shooting a mist monster that I just, you know, I just wished it was physical. So I'm gonna stop ignoring my chat now, and thank you guys for watching.